Hey guys, this is episode 7. I'm Desiree.
And I'm Justine.
And I'm Teia.
And this is
Sippin and Dishin.
So today we have Teia with us. Teia is actually Justine's cousin through marriage, and then now my friend and hairstylist. Thank you for coming on, Teia.
Hi.
Today we're drinking Dirty Shirley's, recommended by Teia, and they are yummy.
Delicious.
They're my wedding favorites. Every time you go to
Wedding
a wedding,
favorite?
get a Dirty Shirley, especially if it's an open bar. Yeah.
Just get a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Just
Over and
knock them
over.
down. Just knock them down.
I mean, they're delicious enough you can.
yeah. It tastes like
I mean,
Kool-Aid.
it doesn't taste like there's
It
anything
tastes
in
like
it.
it tastes like it.
This is my new
What's the real
drink.
one? What's the virgin one?
Oh, Shirley Temple.
Shirley
Temple.
Temple. That's exactly it.
It tastes
There's
just
just no
like it,
cherries
but
in
it's hidden. I know, we're not fancy. That's for fancy people. We're basic bitches.
Yep.
Okay, Teia, did you prepare 2 truths and a lie for us?
I wrote them down because I couldn't remember.
Oh, I can't either.
We're ready.
Okay. I haven't seen or grown my natural hair color since I was 18 years old.
Oh my goodness.
I bought my first house when I was 21. And then I didn't drink beer for over 20 years.
Oh shit, okay.
I feel like we need Jeopardy.
Oh man.
I know, that's a hard
I feel
one.
really stumped because they could all potentially be true.
They all could potentially be true.
Mm-hmm. They could.
I feel like I'm going to go with the hair just because you are a hairstylist and I can't imagine you bringing it way back. When
Is
there's-
Are you saying it's a lie or is it truth?
So, what was it?
Oh
what
no,
was it?
so I'm saying that's the truth. Never mind. So I think the lie.
See how confusing that can be sometimes?
Yes. It's so confusing. Okay. So which one do you think's the lie? Because now I confuse myself.
So
more.
it's growing out hair.
Since 18, never had a beer for 20 years, and then bought her first house at 21.
I'm going to go beer is the lie.
Yeah, I think because the hair is definitely the truth. So I think the beer is the lie.
Nope.
Oh shit!
No.
See?
Okay, you want to know the lie?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, which one's
Okay,
the
the
lie?
lie. I haven't seen my natural hair color since I was 12.
12?
I've been dyeing my hair since I was 12 and I have not stopped.
So it's even longer than we thought.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it was a black cherry from Rite Aid. Before it was Rite Aid. What was before Rite Aid? Lucky's.
Albertsons? I don't know.
No? I don't know.
It definitely was not Albertsons.
It was Clairol. It was Clairol. It was
I
Clairol,
think-
and it was like $4.99.
I think
the
it
only
was
one.
Lucky because they had like
Was
the
it
ice cream
Lucky's?
shop.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
It was
the,
Lucky's
like-
before Rite Aid. It was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yes. So wow, since you
Wow.
were 12,
Yeah, I even remember the location and everything.
and then from there you just loved it and kept.
I have
changing
never
it?
had natural hair color since I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was one that you said that was like the closest. It was like the black, and I think there was like a little bit underneath or something. That was like the closest.
No.
So what is your natural color? Blonde?
No, I have like really dark brown hair.
Dark
I have
brown?
almost black hair. Now, actually, I have salt and pepper hair. Now I have gray hair, but
Which you would never know because
my husband doesn't even know.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't even know because even in between I dyeing my hair, I'll wash my hair with colored shampoo.
What?
And it just
That's a
nev-
thing?
That is a thing, girl. That is a thing.
Wash
I'm
your-
approaching 40. You got to take care of them grays no matter what.
I think that's what you need to start doing.
I feel
Now,
like
let me
I need
tell
to
you,
start doing this
That's
too.
an expensive shampoo and conditioner. I'll tell you that though.
But it might be worth it.
Well, yeah, if it maintains like that, it would
Yeah.
definitely be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I feel like I just learned something new again today.
Yeah.
Yes. And once again, we're losers. Just over and over, we keep losing.
You guys have lost every time, huh?
I think
I-
so.
yeah.
I'm so
I
sorry.
think-
and
no,
I think
no.
the one time
She
I
won
won
because
but
this girl
she
had
didn't
told her-
Remember, she told
So-
me.
yeah.
Yes, so that does not count as winning.
No.
And then Desiree tried to talk me out of my answer anyways because she likes to be a solo winner.
That was a different time. That was a different time. That was with Heather. And I got it wrong anyway. So, I mean, that was the fates just saying, fuck you, cheater.
That's funny.
Wow, that's crazy. I
So
don't
I-
remember when I first dyed my hair, but my mom had dyed it, and I'm pretty sure it was box, and it was probably like a dark cherry color too, or like an auburn.
That was a thing in the 90s.
I think
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first time I dyed my hair, it wasn't actually dyeing. But I think at a young age, my mom let me use that like spray in thing.
sun in.
Yeah, where like it would like
Yeah.
the sun would bleach your
It's like
hair.
a natural highlight.
Yes.
I tried that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Yes,
I didn't
so
touch that 'cause I
definitely.
was never going to be a blonde, but
That's
I
the goal.
tried
If I
to
was
light
brave
my
enough,
hair and it didn't work.
if I was brave enough, I would totally be a blonde. Just full.
Me
But
too.
I'm
Tia
a
knows all
big
my
fat
my-
chicken.
Yeah, chickenness.
yes.
So you bought a house at 21 though?
I did. Yeah.
Wow, you were like a little baby.
Mm-hmm. I know, and I think about it. I go, "Oh shit! I totally bought a house when I was fucking 21 years
what
old."
A boss bitch you
How
were.
much was it back at 21?
Oh,
I
it
know,
was
yeah.
right before the crash. So it was.
So it's probably expensive then.
Yeah, it was 2003, and the house was like 180, which was pushing our limit.
Probably at the time,
our,
yeah.
What was it? It was like $800 mortgage. Why did we let that house go? He's such a
Right?
shit. Oh my god. Yeah, 800. I could have stayed there. I
You'd
could
be
have
living
made that
free right
work.
now.
Yeah, yeah. It was it was like 800 square feet though.
I mean, you
It
could
was
use it as a
teeny
rental
tiny.
at this point. It'd be paid
Oh,
off.
I know. I had to file bankruptcy on it instead.
That seemed very common though. At
I
the
mean,
time.
it happens. It happens.
So
My
that
car's
means-
like 700 now. I'm so excited. It was 300.
So your other truth is that you haven't drank beer in 20 years. Like
No.
do you just not like it or?
So I went through a phase when I was younger, from like 12 to 15. I drank a lot, and we were kids. We were stupid. We would drink tequila and chase it with warm beer.
Oh God, that sounds.
And it was or we would mix it together and drink it. It was so nasty.
young people
It
are
was
desperate
so
for
nasty. We were
booze.
We
so
are when
stupid.
we're young,
It was like,
yeah.
and we smoked like Bammer weed. It was a horrible
Hash.
time. Yeah, it was a horrible time. But like the smell of beer from that made me like not want it. And so at 15, when I decided to stop all that stuff, the smell of beer always just yeah, I
like,
was like,
can't touch
I would
it no
want to
more.
throw up. So I just started drinking beer sometime this year or last year. I started drinking beer last year.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
That's a
Yeah,
time.
it took a long time to even smell beer. I couldn't
it was
even
making
smell
you-
it.
well, if you were
it would
mixing it
just
with
take
tequila.
me back to that time.
It does. I was gonna say my thing is tequila. It takes
Oh,
me
I
back.
can't. Oh, I can't. I
smell
drank
just-
tequila maybe twice in 20 something years, and I can't. I can't do it.
I bleed
can't do it.
tequila. That is my drink. I
true.
fucking love that shit.
No, I'm
Don't
a-
find me when I'm tipsy because I'll be like tequila, tequila, tequila.
Nah, I'm a whiskey girl all the way. Although I can't
Ooh.
fucking drink that shit anymore, man. That hangover's like 3 days now, man. It's the worst. Like you just don't bounce back anymore. You're tired and you're sick and you throw up now.
Oh.
Ugh. I
Yeah,
don't
I
drink.
can't do dark liquor. I got alcohol poisoning from SoCo.
Oh.
SoCo.
SoCo.
and
God.
Oh, yeah.
And ever since that, I swore off dark alcohols. Like, it's the only time in my life that I blacked out and did not remember how I got there. Like, I'm telling you,
Ooh, that was a fun time.
Me and my
I know.
husband, we were only together for a year, and he was picking me up from my best friend's house that he had met for the first time because she was in town from the Navy, and he had never met her before, and he picked me from my house, and at that point, I was trashed. I don't remember him getting there. I remember that I was very handsy that night, and that's about it. But eventually, at like 4 a.m, I woke up in a dirty pile of clothes on the floor of my bedroom with no pants and throw up in my hair.
Oh, ew.
And I was alone in the room, and I was just like, where's Kirk? Where am I? How'd I get home? And I find him sleeping on the couch.
He left you without pants, just on dirty laundry.
Yes!
Kirk,
He was saying I was a
leaving
mess. I mean,
you for dead at an early age.
so yeah, long story short, dark alcohol makes me cringe.
Yeah,
I just can't. Ugh.
I was just telling her I haven't been able to have wine since Heather's party.
Oh shit, I know.
Oh,
That
too
was
much.
the first time that I had thrown up
Oh,
in years.
On a
throwing
boat.
up wine is
It was the fucking worst.
It does not taste like berries coming up.
Sour berries.
Oh, it's so gross.
I mean, the wine was so delicious going down though.
It was delicious.
They had wine
does that matter?
slushies.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
I mean, we can dive into your first topic, which I think is a really good one, and I personally can relate to it. So I
What
know
is
just
it? I forgot it.
body image.
Oh, body image.
Body image.
Let's fucking talk about body image, okay? Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about body image?
So ready.
Okay, I have been fat shamed and skinny shamed in the same fucking year. I was too fat and now I'm too skinny. Guess what? It shouldn't fucking matter
It
what
doesn't.
I look like.
It
Do
does-
you
it
guys
shouldn't.
see me naked?
No.
No. And if you did, do you care? Do you really fucking care? We all have the same fucking parts. They're just different sizes. They're different textures. They're different colors. I mean, Who fucking cares? People are so mean though when it comes to other people's looks.
Why are they so invested in what someone else looks like?
That's well, if you don't like it, don't look.
Why does it matter? I mean,
because people are fucking mean and they want to talk shit whenever they can.
They're so mean, and I feel like life would be so much better if it's women. It's women. Men don't care. Pussy really doesn't have a face. Men don't fucking care what you look like. They really don't, right? Sex is like pizza. It's like just different toppings. It's fine. It's all the same shit, though. It's all pizza.
Yeah.
Right? Pussy's pussy.
Yep.
Holy
I think it's so true.
Women, though, they want to know if your pussy looks okay, though, right? Because it matters.
Does it look like mine? Is it the same color?
Do you have meat curtains? You might want to take care of that. Like, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what it looks like, does it?
No, and I bet you it's like, oh, well, if yours looks all funky and mine, then that means mine's definitely better than yours.
Definitely. And guess what?
No one cares. I don't want to show you.
And the ones that are the meanest are the ones that are the most insecure. And it's like, don't. Stop being so judgy. But people are mean. People are mean. I have gotten so much shit for losing 70 pounds. You know what you should say?
Amazing.
Good job, Teia. You fucking did it. You lost weight because I did all the right things to lose weight. Like I got to where I am because I worked really fucking hard. Why don't I get high fives from women instead of going, you're looking, thank you. Like you're a little too skinny now. Like
oh my
okay?
God.
And I'm like, I'm sorry. I worked really hard and then I stopped sleeping. So yeah, maybe I lost a little bit more weight.
It happens.
Fucking A. Like maybe if my life wasn't piled on and I had 500 million fucking things to do and I forget to eat, I mean, can you knock me for that? God, you got to be a good parent. You got to do this. You got to be a hard worker. You got to be healthy. You got to look good. You got to have just a little bit of social media, enough to be okay, but you can't have too much, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
I think we live in a world where people just want to have an opinion about someone's life.
All the time.
Just they think that they're entitled to have an opinion about someone else's life.
I don't get it. I feel like if we all just uplifted everybody for just
I agree.
being nice.
I think I read your post the other day where it was like if one person did something nice, then it would be a ripple effect or something. You posted something about that.
I try to post some shit like that all the time.
And you know what? On my way home from work, I was driving and I let somebody in, and then of course it was like, oh, that post really stuck out, obviously. But then of course I was like, wait a minute. I bet you that person's not gonna, it's not gonna trickle down.
But so like with body image, is the main thing that you don't like is that like everyone trying to have an opinion about it or shame other people, or like an internal thing? Because sometimes body image could be internal for a certain person, where like on the outside everyone's saying super nice things to you, but like you don't hear it. You know what I mean?
It's both. It's for sure both, right? The ladies got me fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the guys. Guys don't make you insecure. It's fucking women, because guys, they don't care. They don't care. If they can see your ass and tits, they're fine. They're satisfied. They don't care. Women fucking care. And women are mean. And I just wish we didn't have to talk about that. Like, everybody is just okay with everybody. But because we're talking about it, we're always talking about body image, and and because I have gotten attention for losing weight, like, wow, you look great. You look amazing. It's, now there's like this pressure, like, oh, like if I gain weight, then I'm going to stop hearing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like it fucks with your mind. And then like when somebody tells you that you're too skinny, that you look sick, like, I'm sorry, I got high cheekbones. Like, I get it. I look hella skinny in the face, but I'm still not really that skinny. I mean, what is skinny anyways? I'm 5'2". I'm supposed to be 110 pounds is what my BMI number thing is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Being 110 is hard, right? Hard to maintain, but I think it just fucks with your head. And so like I struggle with it. I'm not insecure. I wouldn't say I'm insecure, but I'm always conscious about what I look like because people are looking at you and judging you.
Yep.
Like, you can't get out of it. Like, it's fucked up. People are fucked up.
It's true.
I just want everybody to just hug one another.
I know.
Just love one another.
Wouldn't that be
if there wasn't
perfect?
so many catty bitches in this world, the world would be such a better place. Because guess what, guys, whatever, men, they're fine. They want to pull their guns out. They want to start wars. Us, if we created peace, if all women run this country, women run this world. We gotta run this world, right? If we were not catty bitches, life would be better, I think.
It would be. I totally agree.
I think life would be better. I think men need to, choke
Well,
up
I mean-
a little bit and just let us do our thing. And we need to treat each other with respect.
And I mean, you're really lucky. Your husband's one of those guys that's constantly shouting you out, like, "Oh, my wife is hot. Oh, have you seen her?"
I've
like,
been in some bad relationships, and
he's like your number one.
oh, he
fucking
really
fan.
is. He's my
He is.
fucking cheerleader. Like he's like, and even like we talk about, I go, God, like I was fat, huh? And we're laughing, we're looking at like fat girl pictures of me, and I was like, I didn't realize it because I was so cute and hot then too. And he's like, oh my God, girl, I had beer goggles on. I didn't know you were fat either. And I'm like, right? Because I didn't feel like even being curvy was a bad thing. Like I was still cute. I'm still dressing the same.
Apparently didn't
nothing's-
see this person because I thought you always looked fine.
Right?
I never
I know,
seen you as
me
a
too.
fat girl.
Well, I was, totally was. I was knocking on 200 pounds door. Like, and I'm 5'2". That was
Didn't notice it.
that was the biggest
Wow.
I'd ever been.
Can't even imagine you.
No,
nowhere
that's what I
anywhere
said.
close to
I
that.
feel like I must have had beer goggles on too.
Well, because it's the way I carry
I
myself.
had nice people goggles on.
Right? Right? Well, and it's I try to carry myself like I walk in the room like I'm the shit. Look at me. I'm
And
amazing.
people
Yeah.
probably
I'm
see
smart,
that.
I'm funny, I'm cute, right? And I don't mind saying those things because they're true. Everybody should feel that way about themselves. I was not like this. I don't know. Something happened and I think a lot of it, like I grew into this. My husband being my number one cheerleader, I think really helps because I was not in that place in other relationships. They held me back.
Yeah.
My husband goes,
But that's why they're gone.
right? And my husband's like, you want to show your tits, girl? Do your thing. Do your thing. Like,
That's
and
so
even,
awesome.
like if I'll go out with the girls to the bar without men, he's all, hang them titties out. Get them drinks for free because that shit comes out of our bank account. And I'm like, that's amazing. Like,
That is
it's
very amazing.
it's
That
support.
would not say that.
I think
I
that
don't think my husband would say that either.
Yeah.
I don't think most husbands would say that.
No,
but I
that's
think
awesome.
But that's how it should be. You should
should
be
be.
comfortable enough in your relationship to not worry about any of that stuff. Like guys checking you out. So yeah, I got a hot ass wife. Go ahead, look at her. Like that's how it should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
To not feel insecure
Absolutely.
that your wife
Absolutely.
or your husband is gonna go in the opposite direction because that person gave them attention.
Right? Absolutely. That's a thing. That's a thing.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I would see more men like that. But like masculine men, they don't do that. Not that Josh, my husband, I love him so much. He's very masculine. Like he's, he's going to do all the man stuff, right? Like I don't work on my car. I don't take out the trash. He does all that manly stuff. But at the same time, he's also very, he was raised by a good woman and with good values to treat women well. And that's, I think,
And you
Kinda
just
why
got
he-
lucky.
is it luck though? Because what's my next topic?
Divorce.
Right? There you go.
Okay,
Let's roll into
there's-
that bitch. There's a fucking flip side, right? So Josh and I are talking about getting a divorce. Yeah,
What?
we totally want to get a divorce. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I wish you guys could see our faces.
I know. Listen to
I got
me.
chills.
Listen, why? Okay, now we joke. Okay,
We all joke. Like me and Galen always talk about like
there
what we're
might
about
be
to do.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why is divorce such a terrible thing? It's like monogamy, right? It's just, but divorce. Let's talk about divorce. Like,
Yes.
why is divorce such a terrible thing? You fell in love, right? That thing that happens where we have beer goggles on
Yep.
and we ride that wave because we think we're going to stay that way and we don't, right? That shit goes away. So, but in that time frame, we get married and we're in love and we're happy and everything's fine. But then you change. And-
totally.
And sometimes shit just doesn't work out. And for me, I why stay? Why waste our time
On
if
this
we're
earth,
both
like-
unhappy? You know, why can't we be happy separated? Like my husband, I love him so much. He is so amazing and he's my person, right? But I believe that, do we really have one fucking person in this world? No. There's lots of people that I have connections with where I could totally marry you. I could marry you because I get you and you get me, right? I mean, that's me. That's a thing. I love him and he loves me. Our personalities clash though. We got married way too fast. We had our love goggles on.
You and Josh?
Yeah. We got engaged at 1 year. We got married at 2 years. And
God, was it 2 years?
yeah, we were only together for 2 years. I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit about this man. This man didn't know shit about me.
Not in 2 years.
Not in 2 years. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know half the shit I know now. Like, I'm like, ooh, I should have waited longer. but for us, you know, our problem is like everything is fine except our personalities clash. You can't change that.
No.
On a daily basis, we struggle.
You just have to figure out if you could deal with it.
We just don't get each other. He's miserable and I'm miserable. And, you know, there's so many good qualities. I'm like, you're like my best friend. I mean, and sex is amazing. Oh my God, I can't. We laugh because we're going to be fuck buddies, right? I'm like, you know what? We just got to live apart. We got to be co-parents. We're great co-parents.
Go clean out that shed. He can go live out there.
Right? Live in the salon. You know, leave on Saturdays.
Come back on Monday.
You know, I just, there's such a stigmatism to it. There's a stigmatism to all that shit. Why do we get married to begin with?
Because society tells us we should.
Why do we have babies? Because we have uteruses? Because some women don't. Why do some women don't get to have babies? You know what I mean? Like
why are some of us lucky that we get to and then some don't?
I love the women that don't have babies on purpose. I fucking love the shit out of you because I'm like, just because you have it doesn't mean you have to use it.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Why do you have to
get married? You don't have to. Just because,
why get married? Why do you have to have children? Why do you have to get married? I mean, I don't understand these things. I don't understand why these things are super important to everybody. They were important to me at one point. I have 4 fucking children. I make babies with everybody I fall in love with. Oopsie. My bad. It's a thing. It happens.
You love hard. That's okay.
I'm not a slut, though. I promise.
Well, you loved them. Of course you're not.
Of course. I wouldn't make babies with somebody I didn't love.
Right.
Unless you coincidentally had sex on that specific night on accident.
Well, okay.
Okay, just
I was
thinks
16.
ovulation is a conspiracy.
I was 16 with the first one. That one doesn't count. I just touched it. It's fine. I didn't. Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I actually didn't. We didn't do anything till I was like 21 or 20 or something like that because it was cut off. That thing was cut off.
You're like the one time.
I was like, no, we're not doing that again. But that's me. And like if we decide to separate, we will never fight. There would never be fighting between us because
you don't think that either one of you guys would get jealous if somebody moved on?
No. Oh, no. For me, absolutely not. So, like, you know, when we're out somewhere and there's a girl that checks him out, I'm like, you got this, babe. You got this. You're
Go get her.
Sexy. You're sexy. I mean, I encourage that shit. I mean, he gets high fives, and sadly enough, he's not like, your standards, right? He's a big boy. Because women fucking care if their men are fat or not. What they don't realize is the big guys are the best ones ever. They just don't know. You don't know. I'm sorry, you don't know, ladies.
No,
women
I feel
are
like you
so
need to
mean.
Elaborate now. What do you mean by they're the best?
So first
I'm assuming you're talking about sex.
Well, just in general, all the way around.
Yeah.
A big guy has to try harder, right?
True. Yeah.
So they try harder to be the greatest because they have to fight against the skinny guy who,
probably
let's
a dick.
be real. Let's be real. The skinny ones are not always the greatest. The good looking
Probably a dick.
I mean, like I don't think pretty boys are anything. I don't like. I've never been attracted to pretty.
To Fabio.
You're like,
oh God, no. Oh God, no. So they try harder. They try harder in all directions. And that is amazing. And
I mean, isn't that what everybody wants? Is someone to try, like,
in all aspects.
Yeah, it makes you feel important and wanted and desired and like, I mean, my husband's probably the complete opposite of yours in like no, just in the aspect of like your husband is just like, oh my God, my wife's so hot. Constantly like, ooh, babe, look at that. And just shouting from the world how amazing he just thinks you are. Where it's like, my husband's more of the silent type. Where it's like,
Smacks
I feel like
your butt behind a closed door.
that's my affection is just like a grind behind you. That's how I know I look good is I got grinded on.
While you were doing dishes.
Most likely. Or I just changed into my ugly jammies. And it's just like sometimes like, cause I mean, I've lost a lot of weight. So, I'm struggling with feeling confident and like looking good and everything. So it's like, sometimes I find myself like almost begging for a compliment just to hear that you think I'm pretty, that you think I'm desirable, that like just something to like boost my confidence, to let me know that everything I'm doing is working and that you still find me pretty. And it's just
And I feel like that's a lot. Like you said, like Josh is just different. Like I feel like that's a lot of men that they just don't understand that maybe they should like praise their woman like more than just once a fucking, month or something. Or be like, oh, why are you wearing makeup? It looks good. Like,
yeah,
because I get that one. Because I don't have time to put on my face. It's like, oh, you look good. Why are you all dressed up? Well, I fucking wanted to be pretty today. God damn it.
Relationships change too. It's like maybe 19 or 20 or 21-year-old me didn't need compliments all the time because I was my number one fan.
You're young and you didn't
but
have
now
wrinkles and shit at that
I'm
point.
30. I have 2 kids and I'm probably the most insecure I've ever been in my life. I need them now. And I know you're used to younger Desiree that didn't need them because I was a boss ass bitch and I knew it. But I don't know that no more. I need a little love. So I feel like I kind of need you to adapt and start telling me you think I look good. Like that's what I need right now. And I know if it sounds shallow or whatnot, but
everybody wants to be, yearned and desired and.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody wants to feel good.
Absolutely. Now, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Disclosure.
I would love for my husband to go, you look pretty. Like you're pretty and smart. But he doesn't say those things at all. He just says I'm hot, right? Grabs the ass. I'm not complaining. But all women want to hear like that stuff. I don't hear that stuff. But I get the hot stuff. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
See, we're like over here like we want to hear all of it. Yeah. We want to hear the hot, the pretty,
we're on the other side
smart. We want to hear it all.
Oh, but what's also funny is I want to hear that stuff, but then sometimes he'll go too far, and now I'm grossed out by you. Because then I'm just like, all of a sudden you're just like talking something really dirty about what you want to do with no clothes, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, you're a pervert. Our kids are right here.
You know how they fix that though? They do the dishes and everything gets better.
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh my God. That's so hot. When he does stuff. Not when he's in trouble and he does it. Because then I go, you just fucking did that because I bitched for an hour. That's why. I'm talking about
did it because you want some.
Oh yeah. No. I'm talking about when they do it without.
Just no prompting.
Do it. Like they just do it.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's a trap because just yesterday
they're manipulating us as well, but the dishes are done at least.
Yeah, just yesterday my husband offered to pick up my daughter from school for me because it causes me to get home later. He was like, "No, I'll pick her up today," and I was just like, today. And I was so skeptical. I was like, "Why?
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Like, why are you are you legit offering, or is like there some kind of compromise happening? Like, what do I have to do?" And he's just like, "No, I just want to pick her up for you if you want." And I'm just like, "Okay,
but that's hot.
Are you sure?
That's hot, right?"
Yeah,
I give him head when he came home. When he came home.
No, I went to the gym.
She was working on herself.
Yes, I've been like obsessed with the gym.
You got to give him head though. You got to give him lots of head.
That
really, might be what makes our relationship work.
Oh, so you're just down with the blowjobs.
It's a filler.
A filler.
I know you can't just say that. Okay, well, what do you mean?
What do you mean by a filler?
I mean, like
a fluff.
When shit's getting rough and they don't like you, you just got to remind them why they do.
I gotcha.
That's so funny.
That might be a thing. I don't know.
Hey, if it works for you, it works.
I have heard that a lot of women don't like to give blowjobs.
Yes.
I think that's terrible, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it, but
yeah.
Are you fine with it, or do you actually like it? That's the difference.
Oh, you gotta like it. You gotta like it.
Because you sound like you're indifferent about it.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm not weird or grossed out about it. Or
No,
I do
but
it.
like the question would be like he
Like, I
asked for a
don't
blowjob and
do-
you're just like, yes, babe.
Oh no, I don't,
So that's the
I'm
difference.
not like
That's someone
doing
that
pom
likes
poms
it.
and stuff.
I
you're
don't talk
sound-
like that, and I like it. I don't talk like that. Hey, you want these? Yeah, you do. I know you do.
Yeah, I just do it. I just do. He doesn't even. I just do it.
Yeah. He doesn't. Well,
Yeah.
he asks sometimes, but I'm like, okay.
Well, then I'm on the opposite side. I do not like doing it. I
No?
do it on special occasions when I have to.
Birthdays, anniversaries,
Special
Christmas.
occasions. Oh,
There's Valentine's Day,
I don't do
anniversary, birthday. That's pretty
Oh,
much.
you're a quarterly sucker.
Yep. 4 times a year. Unless I'm like, I read a really good novel and then all of a sudden I'll want to do it because that novel made me all kinds
If you
of.
read a good novel,
That's what I'm
let
saying.
me tell you, that is real. It is awesome to be reading some of those.
Yeah, and then you hear about what this bitch is doing. You're just like, I want to be
And,
like
yeah.
this bitch. And
I
then,
feel
yeah.
like that's woman porn.
Yes.
I feel like guys need the visual. Like I
Oh,
could
yeah.
read a book and just go somewhere.
See,
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
I'm a man inside because I have.
You're like, where's the
I'm-
porn?
Yeah, it's all about being visual. Yeah, I can't read shit and be like, oh, that's hot. Nah.
Oh, I
Oh, that's so funny. That's me. I'm like written next page. I'm like, oh my god, and what else happens? Oh,
yeah,
a little
no.
heavy.
Kurt, get out of there.
I think I'm a guy on the inside for sure. I'm
Yeah?
a guy. Yeah.
I have guy moments.
Yes, I can say
Before
that.
I had kids, I feel like I was more of like a guy girl, but now I'm just part mom.
Like it's a species.
We're moms.
It is.
That's so funny. So when you're talking about divorce, have you actually ever got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I married my high school sweetheart. We were together from 15 to 25 years old, and at 25, I smartened up and left us.
Well, but once again, like you say, you change. Like I feel like
I
at
did.
18
Well,
I changed, 21 I changed, and
15,
25
16,
I
17,
changed.
18, 19. I feel like those are those years that we were together. That doesn't even count. I mean,
Yeah.
we had a baby and we were doing grown up shit. We were buying houses and we were working and, you know, we had cars and money and stuff like that. But we were babies. I mean, I look at 25-year-olds now and I go, oh, how cute are you? You know, like, oh, like you don't know shit. Actually, you don't know shit. Like, oh, you think you got over stuff? No,
Not
just
yet.
wait.
You haven't
just
lived
wait.
yet.
Right? Just wait. Oh, you're gonna go through waves, girls. You're gonna go through waves. And yeah, so I divorced him. And my 7-year-old son said thank you when we sat him down and said that we were going to separate and divorce.
Really?
Absolutely.
So
and
he
that's
knew what was kind of going on.
absolutely. I mean, I changed our lives for the better. Him too. He met like the most amazing woman. She's my good friend, and he's like they're soulmates. They're meant for each other. And we kind of joke around like we were not the same kind of. He was like the A type, and I was like not or whatever. You know,
was the opposite.
You know, he was very vanilla, and I'm not. I don't even like vanilla at all.
Yeah, I don't see you, vanilla.
Right? He was like, "Why are you dyeing your hair again?" What does that mean? What does that even mean? Like,
are you
I'm dyeing my hair, bitch. That's what I'm doing. But I was the same. I was not the same person. I was very different then. And then I was with my second relation. I've only had 3 boyfriends. So
3.
3. I've had 3 boyfriends.
How about fluffers in the middle?
Oh, there's been a couple of those.
I feel like
talking about
every
boyfriends.
There's been a
real
couple.
relationship, I always have a fluffer in the middle.
Oh, there's been a couple of fluffers. I met at 25. I met we had 2 kids, right? My 21-year-old and my 16-year-old, and then I met Prince Charming, and we were together for 5 years, and we do have a child as well, my 9-year-old, because I got hella baby daddies. But I feel like,
okay.
I mean, 2 of them I was engaged to, or 2 of them I was married to, and one I was engaged to. So I mean, I didn't bring men home. You know what I mean, to my kids. Like, I literally, like, if I brought you home, I was going to marry you.
Yeah.
But that Prince Charming, he turned out to be secretly gay. So we broke up.
Yeah.
Which how sad. I was supposed to stay with him and actually marry him because that's what people told me to do. Statistically, women
People told you?
to stay.
Even
Yeah.
though you knew he was gay.
Yeah.
What?
She didn't know me
Why?
with men for, he was with men the whole time and even before me. And he probably still is now. He's not in the closet. But poor guy, the stigmatism between that too. That's terrible. But yeah, no. People think because we had kid that we stay. I stay, and it's just.
So I stay, and he goes off and does his secret stuff, and then I just sit here.
Like I have a vagina. I can't change that. So
It's never going to be what he wants.
yeah. So we broke up because I'm not gonna stay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
want
stay.
the D
Yeah.
and not share it.
You can't both want the
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
It doesn't
There's
work
no
that
amount
way.
of therapy that's gonna fix that. Even the
Yeah.
God kind, that's not gonna.
Yeah, like
It's not gonna work.
that is so
I just
funny.
can't believe somebody would tell you to stay.
Oh, a couple people did. Yeah,
That just makes
Work
no
things out.
sense.
because he was a really good guy.
So he
was actually a very good guy.
Interested in you.
No, he was not interested.
You were supposed to stay with a man that wasn't sexually attracted to you?
Yeah.
Like, how does that even work?
They were going to be best friends and roommates forever.
Just roommates.
I do love him though. We're actually really great co-parents. He's a little on the narcissistic side, whatever you call that. It's a little bit, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things that we don't talk about because he's still
Like
in the
him being
closet.
gay.
He's still in the closet. He doesn't want to come
cannot
out.
believe he's still in the closet.
He's
That's
still in the
9,
closet.
so that's like over 9 years of still being in the closet?
Yeah, he's like 43.
So does that mean your guys' son doesn't know?
No, mm-mm.
Really?
No. There's gonna be a time
Comes
when
to Jesus moment.
when he's gonna ask what really happened, and there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna tell him and probably flip his life around and change his
I'm surprised
relationship.
he hasn't asked in 9 years.
He has.
Oh, okay.
And I just said his dad's made some bad choices. Just bad choices. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
Because statistically, women stay with their husbands when they're gay too. When we broke up,
Don't understand
my world was shattered, and I had nobody to turn to because nobody had went through what I went through. Like nobody gets it because people just don't talk about it. Just like people don't talk about why we get married. Like
People don't talk about anything.
Why
Want to be judgy.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It was a rough time. And then I was living in Colorado and I came back to California on October 21st. And then I met Josh, my husband, on November 1st. He got me fucked up. Like, he got me really broken. And so, like, I went into that relationship, like, fix me, our first date, I was like, are you gay? He was like, what? Why would you ask me that? I was like, what the fuck does that
Such a
mean?
weird
I'm like,
thing to ask.
no. And
She was going down her checklist.
My husband, you guys know my husband, like, he was all, if I was gay, I'd be going out with a guy. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, great. He's like, what the fuck's that mean?
Yeah.
Finally, I told him eventually, and he was like, oh,
That makes
that
sense.
makes sense.
That's why you asked me if I was gay.
Yeah. Oh.
Connecting all the puzzle pieces.
Okay. Oh. So then I've been with Josh ever since. 8 years.
Yeah.
That's a major PTSD actually from that relationship. I'm just now feeling better about that situation.
What?
It was super fucking traumatic. It was really fucking traumatic. Because like, I don't know.
Is it different that it's a man than a woman?
Oh,
that he
it's
cheated on you
It's
with?
way different because it's not just cheating. I don't think cheating is necessarily like a deal breaker either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever the circumstances, obviously that's all different. But like when it's the same sex, your whole life, like my life was completely flipped upside down because I was living in a lie. I've literally been living with this man for 5 years and I had no idea that he was getting dick on the side. I had no idea. So if I had no idea,
So there was no like red flag, nothing. You didn't notice that he was gone at a certain time.
There was like a couple of situations where I was like, that didn't feel right. And then, and honestly, and it was not with women. It was a weird couple of things where it was like, God, that makes me feel uncomfortable. That man in the presence of my boyfriend really makes me feel uncomfortable. And I thought, why does that? I've never had that. My ex-husband didn't do any of that. Like I never felt like weird in front of men,
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And then he never gave me that like googly eyes. That's what it was. I think that's why I picked Josh to be my person because he was like the polar opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would walk into a room. I was 25 years old. I was like in my prime. I was fucking hot. I was such a hot piece of ass. And I would walk into a room and he would just be like, "Oh,
hi,
cool, yeah." You want to do the dishes with me? Yeah, let's do it. Like, and it just it fucked with my head for a long time.
I
But then
bet.
I, after over time, you realize it has nothing to do with me.
Nothing
it just
at
has
all.
to do with my vagina. Like, it's literally my vagina that makes you not want to look at me.
I'm sure in the moment,
Yeah.
though, it was hard to realize that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It fucked with my head. It fucked with my head.
Yeah, I can
The
imagine.
first one fucked with me. The second one fucked with me. Now I just don't want to be with anybody. I want to get a divorce and live by myself. That's what I want to do.
Go get yourself a she said.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. No, I
You're
did
like,
tell
no
him. I
one
was like,
makes-
I'm keeping the house, so we got to afford you an apartment. I don't know how we're going to do that. He was like, can I sleep in another room? And I was like, no, you got to go. Because you're just going to end up in my bed again. Then what?
But you guys are supposed to be fuck buddies. That's okay.
He got to go, though. He's got to
Oh,
leave.
yeah.
I'm going to call him.
So no, stay the night.
No.
After one night.
Nah.
That's not how a
no.
fuck buddy works.
Yeah, no. He's got to go after that.
Yeah, you don't cuddle after.
Yeah.
You do the deed and you leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that's going to roll. We'll see.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Yeah.
kids are going to be mad at me, but whatever. See, and they see us bitching all the time. And it's like, do you guys see that it doesn't have to be like that if we weren't around each other so much?
Distance
Yeah.
makes the heart grow fonder.
Does it? I don't believe in that.
But and we've done that. We've been there and we've done that. But guess what? Our personalities still clash.
I think that's anybody though. Is there anybody that their personalities are so perfect?
No.
I haven't found that person that our personalities are so
know.
perfect that we just
I don't
mold.
know. I feel like before kids, me and my husband just always got along. Like, I don't feel like we fought very often or anything until kids happened. And then we just changed. And
Stress.
obviously this last year with Ellie and stuff, this has been like the hardest year of my marriage ever. And I've definitely thought of the D word, and I don't mean dick. And, like, I've thought about it too, because it's like, how long are you supposed to be with somebody if you're unhappy? When society's telling you, like, oh, you got to make it work.
Make it
you have
work, yeah.
babies and stuff. But it's like, how long are you supposed to make it work before you lose yourself, and then it's not going to work, and now you're even more broken than if you
Well,
would
you
have
lose
left
yourself,
when
but
you
you
knew.
also don't want your kids to like see it and think that that's the way a relationship should
Oh,
be.
absolutely.
Oh, not saying that like I think that we're over anything. I don't. I just think that we're going through a hard
Oh
time.
no, not you and Kirk. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But I think that it's just natural human emotion to think like, is this forever? Like, I know I signed
yeah.
up for forever, but there's a slight moment in my mind that I'm thinking that, is this what I want forever? Because that's a long time. And I want to live till I'm 80. Am I going to be with you while you're 80? Or am I secretly hoping you die while I'm still young enough to get a new piece and life insurance? So, I mean, there's that option. I'm just saying, there's like these thoughts that go through your head. But I mean, like, I feel like me and Kirk are going to be together till we die. Like, I do genuinely love him and I want to be with him forever. I just wish that like things could get a little easier, because right now it just feels so hard, and it never was like this. And I
That's
get
because you guys have also gone through obstacles and things that you're learning about yourselves and your family. I mean, that's natural.
Well, I also think we chose to have kids too young. Like, I know a lot of people won't think that.
Yeah, how old were
24.
you?
Kirk
Oh,
was
okay.
20. I was Kirk. Yeah, we were 24, and a lot. That's not young to a lot of people, but in today's society, people are actually waiting until they're 30, 32, 33.
you know, I feel like
So-
before it was younger, and then it is now a lot.
So
later.
now it
they're
would be-
barely even having kids, and they're not
I
getting
know.
married. How cool is this? I mean, they're
Yeah.
not cool. They don't know how to boil water, but I feel like they're doing society a favor by making less and less people.
Well, and then I mean that puts less pressure on people later on to get married and follow this role. Like, oh, I need to be a wife. I need to be a mom. Do you really need to be those things
Nope.
to be happy? Like, I
You
don't.
do what you want to do to be happy.
Yes, so it's like one day. I would hope that things get better and I could be happy in the situation I am and
Look at
not.
Tia. She's glowing over there.
I know.
Am I
right?
glowing though? God.
But I
There's
mean-
such a hard time right
But
now.
you are
Yeah,
so glowing.
really?
Like, I just tell myself all the time, like, this is just not my time right now. Like, it's not my time to be thin. It's not my time to be glowy and doing my hair.
I
It is
love
not
myself.
my time.
I love myself a great deal, and I think that plays a part. And what
Well-
I'm realizing is you don't fucking need anybody to make yourself happy.
So true.
I love that. That's actually my New Year's resolution is I want to be present and I want to be like the best me possible.
Good.
And I think that's the first year that my resolution wasn't to be skinny. I think the first year, and it's like, because I think I just realized that the only way I'm going to be truly happy is if I'm happy on the inside. Like outside stuff, like house, car, being thin, those are all superficial. Like unless I'm good on the inside, I'm not gonna be happy.
Happiness doesn't cost money.
No, it doesn't.
Happiness is experience. It's like being with people you care about and love, and loving yourself, and it's free. It's all free.
So I'm gonna work to be more like Teia and love my fucking self, because I love that about you. It's so amazing.
I think everybody should.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't want to sound vain, because I don't think vain
Don't
should
listen
be
to them
even
judgy bitches.
I
You
don't think
fucking
vain is
be
even
whatever.
a word. I think that there's
didn't even pop in
nothing
my
wrong
head.
with fucking
Like the whole time
loving
you're thinking about
yourself.
it.
Like
There's
nothing wrong with thinking you're the
But
shit.
I think that's the problem with people is that the reason everybody is so fucking unhappy is because they're unhappy somewhere within themselves, and it projects to the negativity they put out.
Well, and then if you work on yourself, all of a sudden you're selfish. Like, you only think about yourself. And it's like, no, for once I'm putting myself first so that I can be better at everything else in my life. Because how am I going to be a good mom or a good wife or a good friend if I fucking hate myself? Like, how is that possible? I need to love me and do some stuff that's selfish for me so that I can be better for other people.
Absolutely. And I agree. Selfish. I have felt the most selfish I have in all of everything this year. I've been the most selfish, but in my selfishness, I got to experience a lot of things that I purposely put myself through. Like I went to Maui by myself, basically. That changed my life. I went home going, God, I just don't need anybody. God, I just don't.
You're like,
need
I'm the best
anybody
company.
I'm amazing, right?
Yes.
I keep saying
I
that.
love it. I want to say it.
But like,
that
I
says
went
that.
home. I went home and I don't know. I felt so much better. I have become a better mom.
See?
You know, and it's because I'm putting myself first. And
it sounds awesome.
but you know, like
Make that your goal.
I mean, it's a weird thing because society is like, don't take care of yourself. You're supposed to put your kids first. Like I get that. We're supposed to put our kids first, right? We're raising adults. We want
you put them
to
first,
the
but
best.
you should be able to put you there too.
But I'm still a person. Just because I have chosen to have children doesn't mean I'm like on the sideline now. This is still my life, and my children are going to grow up and they're not going to live with me forever. And then I'm going to be stuck with me. Why can't I like me now? Why do I have to wait till they're grown up?
Yeah.
Why do I have to wait till they're grown up to divorce my husband? Why don't we just divorce now?
Yes.
Be best friends, still be fuck buddies, because that doesn't ever stop. And then be happy with whatever situation we put ourselves in. If I find somebody else, whatever, I probably would never get married again because my picker's obviously kind of weird. But then, and then I want him to be happy. What if he found somebody exactly like me but has his personality? How wonderful would that be? He would be so happy, like really, really
then that means you guys gotta
happy.
stop being fuck buddies.
Do you want to get
That
up
would
that
be a
deep?
long ways away. That'd be a long ways away. But you know, I'm totally like, I think that's totally fine. What's right? Why not? Why not? Why can't we all just be happy? Why can't
I like
we
that.
Just be happy.
I'm a big believer in minding my own fucking business, and I just wish people
Other
would do
people
that.
fucking would.
Girl.
Just minding my own fucking. Does your life choices affect me? No, I don't give a shit what you do. You do you, boo boo. That's just. I like to mind my business.
Yep.
And I just feel like if more people did that, then they wouldn't be so unhappy because they're not focused on someone else's life so much that they're just like I don't know, evil to the soul. Because like, why the fuck do you care what someone else is doing? Really? Like, I don't get the point of it.
Right?
Like I don't have enough time to care about other people's lives. I know that sounds horrible, but it's like I got a lot on my own
Your own
plate.
fucking life to worry about, which you
Exactly.
should be.
So
And shit, we're all living in California. We're all struggling just to try to pay our fucking bills, right?
right.
So true.
We're gonna take a second to go refill our drinks. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Mandy,
And this is Hannah,
and we host the Cocktails Hour.
available on all major podcast platforms.
Catch us every Friday as we discuss mental illness, dumb news, bad breakups, or whatever the hell else we want to talk about.
So grab a cocktail and join us for strong drinks and strong opinions.
Bye!
Okay, we're back. So normally we like We each
Oh,
pull a
yeah.
question from the bowl.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Justine's first with the bowl questions.
What is the biggest risk you've ever taken?
Oh shit.
Oh. What's your definition of risk?
It could be anything.
Let's Google risk. What does it
risk.
mean?
Risk. Oh, it depends on what context you want that. Walking away from my first relationship because I didn't have to. I was very, very comfortable. We lived a very comfortable life, and on the outside, right? On the inside of the house, it was horrible. We were all treated bad, and poor guy. He needed to grow up. And, and I was such a pushover and stuff and passive. But my biggest risk was I walked away from all of that. I left with like $8. And I went from the house and I walked to the apartments 2 blocks away, and I got myself an apartment, and I moved in that Thursday. I left them on Saturday, and I got my own apartment on Thursday. And I'll never forget that liberating feeling, but that I walked away from everything. I walked away from a house, 2 cars. Money, not a lot of money, but
money,
like comfortable
comfortable.
money. Everything was fine. Like, I think we had a 401k and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was very, very liberating. That was a big risk.
But it worked out well for you.
Yeah, I did us
Sometimes
both a
taking a
favor.
risk, yeah,
We totally
it's
high five
good.
whenever we see each other. It's only he lives in Texas now, but whenever we see each other, high five. What's up, dog? How you doing? You doing you? Good job. You're doing great. I like your wife. I don't like you so much, but I like your wife better. So it's,
No, that is a big risk, but at least it worked out well.
Leaving anything comfortable, I feel like, is a big risk. And that's probably what mine would be, is just leaving being comfortable. Whether it be with somebody for 3 years or 4 years, and you're just comfortable and you guys have bills together and shit together. And when you do break up, it's like a fucking divorce where you're splitting shit. That probably is one of my biggest risks, is just leaving being comfortable.
Well, I've never experienced like a big breakup like you guys. I met my husband as like a baby, and then we've been together forever. So I never really experienced that. But for me, what I think my biggest risk is at 18, I had just graduated high school, and I got in this huge fight with my mom over actually my cousin. We started hanging out more. She was like probably 6 years older than me, and of course she smoked weed and did all this crazy shit.
No, not
weed. Yeah, I know, right? Right. And so like my mom was just like, I don't like who you're being with her now. I don't want you hanging out with her. And I'm like, well, I'm 18 now. You can't really tell me who I'm going to hang out with. And apparently escalated. At some point she kicked me out, literally with no shoes, no bra, in my pajamas, no phone. And
it's not very nice.
yes, and I like was outside with nowhere
I like
to
your
go.
mom too. That sucks.
She's different now.
Yeah, but so I guess so luckily I was able to call my brother, and my mom actually called all my siblings and told them not to help me, and so that I would have to come back. And so
Shit made you stronger though, didn't it?
Yes. So my brother actually did decide to help me, and I had a little bit of money saved up, and she ended up calling me, telling me I could come home and that it would be fine, just come back. And the risk I took was I told her no. I decided to stay out on my own and figure out how to do it by myself. And I think that was probably one of the best life decisions I made, because it taught me how to be independent, and that I was a survivor, and that I would do whatever it took to make it work for myself without needing somebody. And like when it would have been so easy just to say yes and go back to my room and no rent and, no responsibility. That would have been the easy choice, but I knew that it wasn't what was right for me. I needed to figure out who I was alone. And it was a gamble. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I just knew I couldn't go back.
Yep.
Good for you. That's a life-changing thing. You will never forget that.
Oh no, it definitely, I think, made me who I am today.
Oh yeah. That is a big thing because a lot of kids, I feel like nowadays,
You got kicked out. That's a foreign thing. That happens to people.
What? You got to pay rent?
All my shit was on the front lawn and the cops were called. That happens to people. Have you ever really kept a New Year's resolution?
This is perfect.
I've never had one.
Never?
That's pretty good.
Like you've never made one? Like this year I want to be different. I
Well-
want to blank.
January 1st, 2018, I said, I'm ready to lose weight. But I didn't go on a diet or I didn't do any of those things. I just said, I think I'm going to lose weight. And I think January 1st is a good day to start.
New year.
And so I actually started the process a month before, but I documented it on January 1st. But I wouldn't call it a resolution because I was like, I didn't care what I weighed.
It was
I
just
just
a
wanted to be
goal.
healthier. I wanted my mind to be clearer. And that's actually was the goal. Like I didn't want to black out anymore. I didn't want to have any of those kind of problems anymore. But the side effect of that was losing weight. So it was never the weight to begin with. And then as I'm losing weight, I'm going, oh, I like that. I should just keep I should just keep doing what I'm doing. And then I kept doing it and doing it. Now I feel like I'm a different person because I'll never be that person ever again. Because I want that mind clarity more than anything. And then now, I'm getting muscles. So like, I don't want to stop doing the muscle thing now because that's kind of cool. Although the little flappy arm thing, that's never going to go away apparently.
I don't think so.
Oh, and
So,
the
yeah,
belly
even-
thing. The belly thing doesn't
Well, I mean, you
go
had
away.
4 babies.
I'm totally okay. I mean, I'm okay with my stomach being like, it's actually disfigured because I've lost so much weight, but the muscles underneath are detached because I've had 4 9-pound babies. It will never go away. That's fine. The plastic surgeon said that. I
Oh,
was like,
he did?
Yeah, I had him look. Yeah, $7,000 to fix that. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I can live with that.
I was like, if I had a sugar daddy and I won the lottery, fuck yeah. But like, I don't have like that. I'm getting my boobies done only.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about this. Back to body image, right? So I'm telling people, I'm getting my boobs done, right? I'm getting them done. I'm so excited, right? And it's kind of like, oh, like why? I'm like, well, because I want to, you know.
Yeah.
But when I say, oh my gosh, I've had 4 children and I'm gonna go get a mommy makeover, it's a completely different reaction. It's like, why is that different? Because it's a mommy makeover? How about I just want to change something because I don't like it and I have the means to pay for it? Like cash. Like I'm not even gonna put that shit on a credit card. I'm gonna pay cash for my boobies to look better because I care about my boobies.
Yeah.
There's
But it's for
nothing
you.
wrong
It's
with
not
that.
for anybody else. It's not
No.
for image to look a certain.
No,
It's for
my
you.
husband doesn't care. He's like, your tits are fine. I'm like, well, I don't like them now.
Yeah.
You know.
Who cares what he thinks? It's what you
But
want.
when you call it a
And that's
mommy,
exactly-
when you call it a mommy makeover, it's better though. It's okay when somebody calls it that.
Why?
Because it's like, oh, you're doing something for yourself. That's so cute. But when I say I'm vain and I just want big tits, it's different. You know.
See, that goes back to like, why the fuck do people
Why
care what
does
you're
it matter?
doing? Like, if you want your titties,
I felt
fucking
like
get
getting my
those.
boobs done was the best fucking thing ever. I fucking
Man.
love that shit.
Man.
Anytime somebody posts anything on Facebook, even if they're playing and they're like, I don't know. Oh, I was just kidding. No, bitch, you should.
Just do
Because
it.
they're fucking great.
Do
I
it.
love them.
Do it.
And I did it for me. Because
Absolutely.
I don't think you ever met him, but because my previous engagement person relationship, super against it. Absolutely was not okay with it. But then because I was saving for a wedding and then we broke up.
Yep. Put that
Wedding
money
money.
to good use.
Oh, I sure
Those are
the fuck
breakup
did.
titties.
I sure the fuck did. I met Galen like in November and I got him in January and I didn't even say anything. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to a consultation, and then it was like, boom, I was laid up in a bed with hella pills. Like,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
love it. It was the best thing.
I think that's great. Like, I think
But I
if
didn't do it to have like big ass titties or to like look or I wanted to fill out a t-shirt. I had lost so much weight that I just wanted to fill out a fucking bra because my boobs I lost so much weight.
and they just disappear first
They fucking do.
They
They
do.
do. Why is that?
because the world's a cruel place.
Can't you just disappear from my
Yeah.
gut?
I know.
God, we got to give birth to them. We got to get our periods, and then everything fucking goes south. Why do we do that to
Literally
ourselves?
down.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I really want to get some plastic surgery. I'm pro for it. So I'm like, if you don't like something, change it. If you can pay for it, do it.
Why not?
Why not? If you're doing it for you,
Oh, I want a tummy tuck so bad. I want one just so bad. Well, because like I had 2 C-sections, so it's kind of like when your stomach gets cut into the same spot, like there's kind of just like this crease now, and it's like it just won't go away no matter how much weight I lose, and it's just like if I could just
It's like a
chop
hard
it
scar
off.
right there, right?
Yeah. And it's just so it used to like still give me like tingling, and I don't have full filling there and stuff. It's kind of a weird. So it's like if it's already fucked up down there, might as well chop some shit off and make it flat.
Chop it off,
right?
Well, now you know.
Chop it off.
I want
$7,000 from her doctor.
Yes, yes.
Not
I-
horrible.
My total bill was gonna be $20,000
for the boobs and the tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh no.
car payment.
No.
You don't have a car payment. There you go.
Bam, pay it off in 5 years.
Let's just do the boobies. I can't believe I'm paying $13,000 for fucking boobs. But
Look,
whatever.
you could pay 13, and then the rest of it just make a payment.
Payment plan.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We're all credit rich, right?
I don't really care about my stomach as much. Like, it's never
No, I think
going to
your
be
stomach looks
It's never
fine.
going to be flat, and I wear the right stuff in the right places to make it look flatter. You know, and like bathing suits, so I'll never wear like the one that's really low. I'll have to wear high waisted ones. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna wear a cute one anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't
love
care.
it.
I don't care.
Get
so
those
much about
boobies,
stomach.
girls. I can't wait
I
to
want
see
my
them.
tits back. You know, they're just not right. They're all south now because I work out. So like I want nice perky ones. I'm telling
There's
them I want
nothing
big
wrong with
ones.
that.
I want big ones.
How big are you gonna go?
I'm
so
gonna go
curious.
double D. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it.
You know, and I'm not gonna have like stripper boobs. They're gonna look very natural. They're gonna look probably unnatural on me because I have a small frame. But like, I think it's really attractive. I find really skinny women with big boobs attractive. So I want to
You're
be
like,
what
I'm
I
just
find
gonna-
attractive.
I'm gonna buy
I mean,
me
gonna
to
stand
do
and
that.
that's
stare at
cool.
yourself all
I
the
want
time
my
now.
butt to get bigger to kind of counterbalance it a little bit. But I'm-
Squats, lunges,
oh my god,
all day long.
I did 30 minutes of squats. It was probably 1,000 of them, and oh my god, I just wanted to die after that.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it though.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. I want a bigger
It's what
booty.
works.
I want a bigger booty, and guess what? I ain't gonna buy for the little butt
no.
implants.
Ooh,
Nah,
no.
I'm gonna work hard on my own butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And if it doesn't get bigger, I don't care. It's just a butt.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know somebody that used to wear those butt pads.
oh, we know somebody that wears one of those sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that you?
No. No. I've never worn it. I can't tell you.
I don't know.
If she listens to this, she's gonna laugh because she knows who she is.
This is amazing.
That's funny.
I'm so happy that you're doing something for you.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Thanks.
I'm so
Thanks.
happy. You're gonna look bomb diggity, girl.
I'm so excited. It's my Valentine's gift. I'm getting it on February 13th. I'm gonna be so excited.
Yes.
So excited.
That's funny. I'm excited for you.
I've been wanting these for like
How long
5
has it been
years.
since you got your first ones done?
15 years.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
got about 5 years to go.
Yeah.
Because I think about that.
Oh, so you've had them done before? I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
know
know
that.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when I had my first child at 16, my boobs came in, and I was 16. I had like mosquito bite boobies, and then only one filled up with milk, and it turned into a double D.
Oh shoot.
So I actually couldn't. I tried to breastfeed, but it was really hard because I only could breastfeed on one side because there was nothing that came in on this side. So
one
literally,
was super teeny and one was
yeah,
super big.
yeah.
Wow.
For a long time. So when my oldest he was like 8, that's how long it took to save and to like, I really want this done because wearing a bra with a double D and a mosquito bite, like I wore like a little prosthetic boob on one side because you
To
had to
even
fill
it out,
it in.
yeah.
Actually, I would wear a C cup. So like my boob would fill out of this one, and then I'd have to wear a fake one. And it was just, I looked terrible. And I hated that. So the second I got my boob job done, you know, it was like reconstructive surgery or whatever to get them to match. And I didn't wear a bra for like 15 years, 10
Oh
years,
my
10
God.
years.
That's
I didn't wear a bra for 10 years, dude. That shit changed
That's
my life.
amazing.
And it was because I didn't have to wear a prosthetic boob anymore, you know, and nobody even knew that. But I felt amazing because I didn't have to do that. I could go out of the house without a bra. I could wear halter top. It was amazing.
What about nipples? Were you just like, bam,
Nah, I've been
light
cold.
bulbs?
I've been cold since like 2005.
So everybody always seen your nips.
2004. Yeah.
Always.
Still to this day.
Always self-conscious about that. I would totally walk around without. I'm
I-
always self-conscious
yeah.
in public with like,
Yeah. Me too. Me now, especially because like they're south, so it's like, and one's pointed down a little bit more, so my nipples don't line up, so I can't wear no.
Like
bra
every
anymore.
natural woman, they're not both perfect.
Yeah, boobs are sisters, not twins.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep,
Like
the
eyebrows.
Oh, God, I hate that too.
That is so funny. Well, that's all for today's episode of Sippin and Dishin. Thank you, Teia, for joining us. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please go rate, review, and subscribe. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.